Hey everybody, I'm here in Icecrown Citadel doing some transmog farming and want to, if you're interested in doing that, when you first come in there's going to be several vendors. If you're a paladin, there's going to be a paladin armor vendor. There's going to be my warlock, I'm on my warlock, so there's a warlock armor vendor. There's several other guys here, shaman, hunter, druid, what is that, rogue, and there's a mage one over right by the portal there. The only one that's kind of hard to find is this guy here. He offers a quest, and if you're looking for somebody that gives you the little vendor icon, then you might miss him. So if you're Death Knight, then he's got the that little icon comes up, the quest icon. So anyway, when you first come in, there's a vendor here. He sells recipes. You're going to need to be probably honored or maybe something like that. Let's see, yeah, revered. And you're also going to need this primordial serenite. I generally don't bother selling this on the auction house. 49 gold is not a whole lot when let me separate this out. So if you can look, it vendors for 7 gold. The deposit for 48 hours is 4 gold and 20 silver. And just the risk of it not selling and you losing your auction house deposit, to me, is just a little bit too big to bother with. It's not selling for a lot of gold. So generally I just either vendor it or use it for your crafters to buy this stuff, or to craft the items that you can craft from it. So there's quite a few. There's a Legacy Justice Quartermaster. I've already bought several of these already. You can also buy Primordial Serenite if you really want to spend a lot of gold on it. I think I've already picked these up. They're in my bags. I think anyway, so the warlock thing. So the main thing here is when you the problem with this is like, okay, hey, so I just buy all these, and then you need to keep these until you've bought the higher level item. And I think there's actually several higher level items. There's a Conqueror's Mark of Sanctification, and then there's a heroic version of it. So here, there's a heroic Conqueror's Mark of Sanctification. So they're a little bit different. Here's the heroic one. Here's just the regular one. I just ran heroic 25 man, and so what you need to do is you keep this item until you can go and buy the next item. So buy that. I'll just buy a couple of them. Buy 3, and I think I can buy one of these. So it looks like some of these counted. So that's one I'm missing. And can I buy that? Okay. Cool. So looks like I'm just missing 2 now for this character. So I probably need to run it again. The great thing is as you run it, you get Ashen Verdict reputation, which counts towards your exalted reputations. You probably the other thing here is there's the Invincible mount. I already have that mount, so it's kind of not really worth it for me to run it for that reason. But I'm mainly here trying to collect stuff on all my other classes that haven't run it before. There's 2 add-ons I use. One is All the Things, which is this little this menu here produces that pops that up. So it kind of tells you all the stuff you don't have, and you can configure it to where it shows you more or less. So it might tell you, okay, well, hey, I need to go do this stuff in 10 player as opposed to 25 heroic. So these are the things I'm missing in 25 heroic. So I mainly just like one cloth piece, and then the rest is just getting these conquerors marks of sanctification. A robe. Okay, and then let's get to there's two things I want to point out. There's in to open up Putricide, I forget this all the time. I'll go kill the two Rot Face and Fester Gut, and then there's these little valves here. So after you've killed them, you want to just click that valve in case if you're brand new to doing this, then and you don't know why that gate isn't opening. You just need to click on this valve, and it'll fill either liquid or gas through there, and it'll open up the doors. So you have to kill Fester Gut and Rot Face to open those up. So the other thing is, how do you heal the dragon? There's two ways of doing that. One is I've got the Heart of Azeroth equipped, and I have the Crucible of Flame as my major power there. So what it does is blast your target with a ball of concentrated flame, dealing fire damage, or it will heal an ally for, I know it says 661. It took me about 3 times on this character to heal it using the Heart of Azeroth, which I ended up having to kill a lot of adds just to in between, but it was actually not too bad. So if you don't have a healing spec or any healing spells available to you, then that would be one way to do it. Another way is that I've read about, I haven't tried it yet, I'm probably going to try it on another character just to see how it works, is you use like your highest level bandages that you can either buy or create. I think they're like heavy shrouded cloth, or there might be like a maybe the lightless silk has one as well. So I've heard that you probably one bandage, just kind of avoid the ads, bandage her up, with the full cast of it, and then if she isn't quite to full, or there's I think some people have mentioned there's like 1 point left or something, you haven't quite gotten all the way, they use like a pump action bandage gun, and I can probably bring that up here real quick. Pump action bandage gun. So it's not too expensive to craft, and it might be something, it's something engineers make, but I would not spend a lot of gold on it. It'd probably be better just to have, this is why you want to have like multiple professions, so just craft this, and which kind of reminds me, maybe I need to go ahead and craft a few of these just for people that don't have the Heart of Azeroth, and just want to avoid having to grind BFA, although I think you get it pretty mostly right away anyway. So as well as, like, I've minimally done I've done the minimal amount on this character, I think, is in Battle for Azeroth. So you can buy a bandage gun that would probably finish healing her up. So that would be one thing to, another option if you don't want to bother with Battle for Azeroth, or getting your Heart of Azeroth and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. And wish you luck if you're into Transmog. This is probably a good dungeon to run. You get a lot of get a lot of drops in ICC drops a lot of stuff. So if you have a disenchanter, you can send all your greens to disenchant for infinite dust. Infinite dust tends to run pretty high on my server. Um, if you're a skinner, you can get a few skins out of here. Cloth is pretty good. Let me think of anything else that I left out. Oh, I do have another add-on that I've really liked. It's called Scrap, and there's a key. You can set up key bindings for it, and I've mentioned this in a previous video. Let's see. So here is Scrap. You can set up a toggle item under the cursor. I use like I. So what Scrap does is, if I find an item that, look, it's soul-bound, I can't use it, there's no reason for me to do anything with it, I'm just going to vendor it. So I just hover over it and click my keybind, and then that marks it as Scrap. So Royal Scepter is set as junk. The next time I come to a vendor, it's going to automatically vendor it for me. So you'll get a lot of junk here that you're going to just want to vendor, and that's a quick way to get it out of your bags. So anyway, I think that's it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Post in the comments if you want to see any other videos, and appreciate your time. Take care.